Hello, welcome back to another lesson on idioms. And in this lesson, we're going to learn three very useful and very important English idioms. These three idioms are very common. You hear them when you watch a movie, or you probably hear them when you talk with an English native speaker. So here I am with these three idioms, and I want to explain them. What do they mean, and how do you guess them, and how do you learn these three idioms? Okay, guys. We have three idioms: turn heads, full of yourself, or herself, or himself, or myself, and lost for words. Lost for words. Now, first one, turn heads. Turn heads. What does this idiom mean? Okay, turn heads. Does it mean like you turn your head or someone turns heads? It means very attractive, something that's very attractive, very beautiful, very impressive. For example, you buy a new car, a very beautiful, huge car, very like let's say a Ferrari or a Lamborghini or car like this, and whenever you go, whenever you drive, it turns a lot of heads. Means a lot of people look at your car and they stare it, or it gains a lot of attention. They pay attention to your car because it's a new car, it's a very beautiful, very like huge car, so it turns a lot of heads. Now I want to write down, okay? For example, we say his new car turns heads where, okay, so wherever, sorry guys, wherever he goes. His new car turns heads whenever he goes. You know, a lot of people watch, look, or sometimes stare at his car because it's new and maybe it's an extraordinary car or a very beautiful, attractive car. The same thing goes with women. I hate to say this, but if a beautiful woman walks down a street, I know she turns a lot of heads. I know because men usually maybe, or maybe women, if she's beautiful, if she is new, you know, they they just look at her, so she turns a lot of heads. Okay, to turn a lot of heads because she's maybe attractive, beautiful, or maybe she is new, or somebody is new in a town. Or that's how you know how what I mean. Okay, the next one we have is full of yourself. Full of yourself. Full of yourself, full of himself, full of herself, or themselves, or ourself. Okay, an example for that. What does this mean exactly? Full of yourself mean too pleased with yourself, or it means also when you talk a lot about yourself, about your achievements, about your life, and it somehow annoys other people if you always talk about yourself. I'm like this, I have achieved that, I am always a good person, I'm always like that. Sometimes it annoys like people around you or your friends or anyone who's with you. So if you are full yourself, it means you talk a lot about yourself. You talk a lot about yourself. Okay, she is full of herself, or he is, or he was full of himself. It means They're too pleased with themselves. They talk about their life. They talk about their achievements in life. And as I said, it probably annoys or bothers other people. So just don't do that. If you are full of yourself, let it just be with yourself. Do not annoy other people talking about your life, your achievements. Sometimes it's good if you talk about your life to encourage other people, but do not do that always. Everywhere you go, you just talk about yourself and you are full of yourself. The next one is a very, very important one. Lost for words. Lost for words. Lost for words. Lost for words. What does this idiom means? What does it mean? Sorry. What does it mean? It means when you are shocked, when you are surprised, and you don't know what to say. You just don't know what to say, okay? Why? Because you are surprised, or you are shocked, or you are amazed, and then you are lost for words. For example, when he was, or when he met his teacher accidentally, he was lost for words. Oh God, he was lost for what? For words. When he met his teacher accidentally, he was lost for what? For words. He didn't know what to say. He was surprised. He accidentally met his teacher. That's why he was lost for words. Another example, okay? I'd like to give another example. Okay. I was lost for words. Okay. I was words when the teacher asked me to use myself in the class. It happens a lot. I was lost for words when the teacher asked me to introduce myself in the class. You know, it happens a lot when you have to introduce yourself or talk about yourself in the class in front of other students or your classmates. Sometimes you just don't know what to say. So you are lost for words. You don't know what to say, or you're surprised, or sometimes you can be scared, or sometimes you can be amazed. There's a situation that makes you feel like you don't know what to say. So we call this lost for words. Okay, now we're going to repeat, and you do with me. Okay, you repeat that the three idioms with me. First one we had, or we still have, turn heads. His new car turns a lot of heads whenever he goes. Wherever he goes. His new car turns a lot of heads wherever he goes. Wherever he goes, his new car turns a lot of heads. The second one, full of yourself, full of himself, full of herself. She was full of herself when I met her. She was full of herself, or he was full of himself, okay, when he was talking about his life, he was full of himself. He was just, giving a lots of examples about his life, his achievements, things like that. He was what? He was full of himself. Okay? The final one, the third one, is lost for words. Lost for words. She was lost for words when she was given the award, okay, or the prize. She was lost for words when she was giving the prize. You know the prize? A gift, something that you earn when you win. They call it a prize, or when you are like appreciated for something you did. Turn heads, full of yourself, and lost for words. I should end this video, otherwise I'll be lost for words. Okay guys, I'll see you next time. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel and go to serkotin.com. That is www. I'll write it down for you. www.serkewtn.com. Okay? You have the link below. Okay, you can click on the link, and because there are more examples about these three idioms, I give you more examples about these three idioms, and probably a short story about these three idioms. That makes you to be able to use them and to be very familiar with them whenever you have to express these kind of idioms. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching and paying attention. I'll see you next time. I hope you enjoy, and I think you do. So goodbye and enjoy your study.